Just keep falling with me till the end of time. Till the end of time. So if you really love me, let's say you love me till the end of time. Catch me in a picture like we'll be falling till the end of time. So if you really love me, let's say you love me and I shall.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Robertson. Mbappe. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Camavinga makes the interception.
Van Dijk. Robertson goes on a run down the left wing. Valverde.
Reinders powering forward here.
Quarter of an hour played.
Chance here to counter. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his...
Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Robertson. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And this is Kane. Now it's Camavinga. He's found a way through.
Kessié has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, no joy this time. And he's managed to get free. Foden! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Cleared away. Messi.
Reinders.
Now it's Kane.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Akanji.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne.
And he's worked it through. And he's there to belt it away.
And that's been won straight back.
Akanji. And it's Robertson. It's Camavinga.
Valverde.
Akanji.
Alexander-Arnold.
He's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? Castellanos.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. And he's got his cross in. And now they can clear their lines. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Foden. Gets a good foot in there. Akanji.
Habrá un minuto de
Looking
descuento.
wide. Now it's Kane.
That will...
And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. And this is Kane. Castellanos, nicely spread.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And this is Kane. Can he finish? He scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined.
La asistencia a este
Lovely
partido
pass, but can he
asciende a
get there?
98.004 espectadores.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Camavinga, played in with purpose. Oh, important interception.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Van Dijk. And Robertson. Van Dijk. And Akanji. Van Dijk. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Reinders. Reinders was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Kane.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well read, nice interception. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Reinders. Great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work. He can get that clear. And it's been given away. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Big shot! Takes a shot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Castellanos. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the finish! He scores!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Mbappe. I think we're just about done here. Looking for options for movement.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Kane.
Minutos de descuento.
He's only too happy to take that back. We are into stoppage time. Akanji spots it and intercepts. And here's Castellanos. Quality ball. And this is Kane. And he's So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Castellanos voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for